I got my man Darren Blaze.
What up? What up?
Gotta be too cool, too cool for school. We're
Uh,
gonna talk about this Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis. Luka Doncic with the Dallas, formerly with the Dallas Mavericks.
right.
Anthony Davis now formerly with the Los Angeles Lakers, and this is a major what the fuck moment in
Yeah.
basketball. What it was when you first heard it. And by the way, anybody, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, Astro Clan TV, you probably seen me and Darren on a podcast before. We talked about the election.
Hmm.
This is also on several different Twitters, Rumble, Noise, TikTok. It's like seven different places and new one, Spotify. Real time. They trusting us now. Well, if we don't market, we don't market adult. But we're gonna talk about this Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade. What was your take when you first heard it come out?
You know, I thought it wasn't real. Like I saw breaking news,
Mhm.
and they were both injured. So I'm thinking like, oh, breaking news. You know how you see something in passing? I'm
Yeah,
thinking like,
yeah.
oh, they playing in the game again. They're back from injury. So just like you said, WTF? I don't know if we can curse on here, but what the f? I mean, it's totally out of left field. Um, yeah, man, I just threw me for a loop.
So everybody was like wondering, the whispers around right now is that it was something that was going wrong on the Dallas side of things.
Mhm.
And people were blaming Mark Cuban, but I'm like, Mark Cuban sold a majority stake to
True.
yeah, he sold a majority stake to the real estate group because that real estate group, they somehow 30 minutes south of Dallas, there's the new Indian territory. That's where casino's gonna go.
Right.
And so Mark couldn't be majority owner and then partake in the casino business with that new really wealthy group. So the group, so they're the ones that Mark was still in charge. He was still basketball operations, but
Mhm.
there was the whispers that the ownership group was kind of wary, and then the whispers that I heard, and I just want your take on it, is Luca because he's injured has reached up to 270 pounds. I don't know if that is true or if they're putting that out there.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, man. I mean, that could play a factor, but I mean, it's just shocking when you look at. I mean, when was the finals? Like 8 months ago. I mean, to have a player of his stature, which Luka's a perennial top five. At his
Okay,
best.
name me. Okay, I'm gonna give you four players
Hmm.
that argumentatively are better than Luca or
Okay.
on the same tier. I want you to name me anyone else that may could be in this group. I'm only counting four:
Hmm.
Giannis,
Okay.
Joker,
Great.
Giannis, Joker.
You got to put
Shit.
Shea.
Oh,
Shea
Shy.
Gilgis. Shea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shea Gilgis.
Shay, Jason Tatum. He won the
Hmm.
chip.
Can't beat that.
Now, you can say argumentatively LeBron and spurts steal, but let's just say overall, who other than those four, who goes above Luca right now?
Because who's top in the West? You got OKC, Houston, Memphis, Dallas, Denver. East is what? It's Boston. Uh, who else is good in the East? Boston.
Hey,
Really? I mean, maybe Wemby. And I'm not saying right now, but with his upside potential.
no,
But
no,
the
no,
only
no. We're not
person,
talking outside. We're talking right now. Did they just trade to the Lakers a player that we can? You have to
yeah,
scratch and claw, literally scratch and claw, in order to find someone better than him. Because he arguably he's top three.
it's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't really argue with the take. I mean, outside of those four, I mean, I don't see anybody else in that same tier. Um,
Yeah.
on a consistent basis, nah.
On a
Mm-mm,
consistent basis. Right.
mm-mm.
And that's what's crazy to me is that someone just tried to come in. That's what's crazy to me. We got a couple of people chat.
Mhm.
Let's see. Mavs easily made the worst. You can see this on the screen. easily made the worst trade possible. Let's see.
Mhm.
Only those four are better. You can argue Tatum and Doncic on the same level. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point. I don't know who this one is. What they coming from the Twitter world.
Yeah.
Let me actually go there. Well, we're streaming to two different Twitters. Actually, four.
Man.
Actually,
Know how you
four.
do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly right. But that is, yeah. There's only yeah. So they traded arguably a top five player,
Oh
top
yeah.
three. We only came up with four names: Shea, Giannis,
Tatum.
Joker, Tatum. And Tatum is homie has a point. He goes away sometimes.
Right.
But when the chips are all on the table, they need that game. Tatum is there.
Right. Right.
Um,
I've just seen Jalen Brown sometimes, and I like Tatum to table, but I've seen just in spurts. I've seen Jalen Brown be that guy in
Ace Hard,
those
I'm
tight
copying. I'm
moments.
bringing you in Ace Hards. Go ahead, continue, Darren.
But no, I'm just gonna say I've seen Tatum be that guy. I mean, excuse me, Jalen Brown in some tight moments. But again, it's not to detract from Tatum. But just overall, he's still a great player. So
Yeah.
that's a small knock against him. You know what I mean? But he's still top four, top five. So it's small potatoes. But
Well, so here's the thing, though. Near term, does this make the Mavericks better?
near term, I agree. I think so because um I mean they got who? They got Kyrie, you got Clay, you got Gafford. What's the other guy that they traded for last year? Um they got him in a trade at free agency last year. He was real productive. Uh, I can't think of his name. I don't know, but Gafford. They got the guy he was a rookie last year. Came with a lot of energy. He was a
Oh,
center.
Derek Lively.
Gary Lively, yeah. But there's
So,
one more guy that they had.
so literally, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's how they're now over Denver, especially. I
What's
mean,
that?
yeah, this is how Dallas secured themselves above Denver.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
why: Lively and Gafford at the five. AD is at the four,
yeah. Which he prefers to play.
which he prefers to play.
Hmm.
He's at the four. He can roam, and now you got two 7-footers. You got three. You got Gafford and Lively. They can just throw. Um, at We getting comments coming from everywhere right now. I'm just posting them up as they come in. They're coming from all over the places. So and then you still got PJ Washington at a three.
That's who I was looking for. PJ Washington.
PJ
Yeah.
Washington as a three.
Yeah.
They got Kyrie at the point. Who's at the two? But they can
Because
Max Christie's due. Who?
Clay's coming off the bench, right?
Clay's off the bench. They may can start Max Christie at the two because he been wanting he's been
I like Max.
deserving the time.
Yeah,
Right?
I like Max. I think he's a real productive player.
hmm For the Lakers, let's say that Luka he's supposed to come back in the third week in February or something like that. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm actually going to be in LA. I have a couple of shoots in LA, the 15th through the 18th. If Luca's back, I may have to go to a Laker game. Get that Luca experience. Go live.
Crypto
Ash.
Arena, man. Don't that sound
2020.
weird? Saying Crypto Arena? I don't like. I just miss Staples, man. Something about the aura when you say Staples. But crypto is, yeah.
The Lakers didn't give up Austin Rivers or
No.
Reed.
Rui. You still
So
got Rui.
Gabe and Austin's at the who's the two?
Because they got
I'll
there's a
say
connect.
Bron,
They got Dalton Connect.
but he's
They
not a
got
two.
they got Rui. Or Rui's what is Rui playing? Is he playing three? No,
Three,
no.
four. They got Vanderbilt. He's back at the three.
Yeah,
I,
Jared Vanderbilt.
I gotta look at this. Let me look at it real quick. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Lakers projected starters. They gotta make another. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think the Lakers they gotta make another deal, and
Of
they got one
course.
more first round draft pick too. They only traded one. They got one more first round draft pick. Let's see. They say Luca, Austin Reeves at the one and the two. Well, Austin Reeves at the two.
Hmm.
Luca at the one. I don't know how that works. LeBron and Luca both ball dominant. LeBron at the three. Power forward Dorian Finney-Smith. They did pick him up from Brooklyn.
That's not bad. I got an issue with Dorian Finney-Smith.
Okay, I ain't got an issue. Backup Rui's the backup. Oh, in the center, Jackson Hayes.
I think that's where they're gonna be like
They
nothing
got
against Jackson, man, but I think he's more of a bench guy.
there's a guy
He,
in Utah, Kessler,
yeah, he's Kessler Walker.
and then there's a guy, the Valanciunas, the Lithuanian.
I like that pickup.
They can go get him.
Yeah, where's he at? Is he?
But who do they have defending on the perimeter though? They all getting cooked.
Got Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, that's probably one of their most
You
consistent
you
defenders.
have no offense then.
Yeah, but
Dorian
then,
Dorian is 6'7". He's not a power forward at 6'7", man. What the?
no, he's a three. Um, they
Yeah.
are missing. They are missing something. Whether it's they definitely need a more solid. Like I said, if you get a Valanciunas or like you said, Kessler Walker. I think they do need a consistent 3-point shooter. They're one or two pieces away, um,
Mm.
where they just can really compete with the Thunder. Um, really, the Thunder are really the only.
I'll be honest, man. I think they're gonna start Clay. I think Dallas is gonna go Kyrie, Clay, because that makes Clay happy.
Right.
Max Christie and Hardy off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Backup for both of them, either or Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh man, I forgot about
Strong.
Spencer. Yeah,
Strong.
great. Yeah, great 6 man.
Small forward PJ Washington. Clinton
Mm-hmm.
Brown's after him. Then power forward Anthony Davis, Najee Marshall after him. Daniel
Najee
Gafford
Marshall.
and Derek Lively at the 5. Their team is so complete now.
Mm-hmm.
That Dallas squad is so complete now, bro.
They can play inside out, easy.
Okay, he just went out on me.
I went out.
You just went out.
Hmm.
I think you're back now.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you
Oh,
now.
Corey.
It caught up. It caught up. So, what do
Corey
you think about
Strode, what's up?
That Dallas lineup?
It's good. I
What's
think
up,
they can play
Corey?
inside out. Because you can pack the paint. You got your 3-point shooters with
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, Clay. Then you got AD. Like you said, that was a perfect phrase you said because AD can kind of play. He can roam, so he can post up. If you want to play in the paint, if not, if you kind of want to play back toward 3-point line, because I feel like AD is more of a he's kind of like a stretch forward a little bit, where he likes to kind of start on the outside and work his way in. And I think he just thrives more in that role as opposed to a traditional back you down.
He doesn't
You
like to
know,
bang in the paint, huh?
nah. He's more of a finesse guy. Yeah, but now he's in that role that he wants to be in, and not to mention the length. Just their length is gonna be tough, man. That's a lot of
It's a lot of
6
length, bro. It's
man.
even a lot of length on the wing because now Clay isn't. If you think about this, let's say that Clay was, let's say he was a defensive liability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he really a defensive liability as much now because behind Clay is Anthony Davis and either one of the 7-footers?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And what Clay is 6'5", 6'6", if I'm not mistaken.
Clay's
Is he
solid
6'7"?
6'7".
Wow.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I want to say the shortest person in that lineup is Kyrie, maybe at 6'1", 6'2".
Kyrie's the
Maybe.
shortest, still the
Yeah.
most skilled brother as
Oh yeah.
well.
Best finisher at the rim.
Right. This
Yeah.
is crazy, man.
Which is they're gonna be a tough out, and I think it was necessary. Not in terms of the Mavs and the Lakers. I'm just saying the NBA as a whole, because right now the perception around the NBA hasn't been great. The narrative this year has been a lot of 3-point shooting, teams playing the same style. So I think this has kind of reinvigorated some of the energy around the NBA. I think this couldn't have came, irregardless of how it worked out for Lakers, Mavs. I just think as NBA as a whole, it's really benefited them.
The NBA needed something. Let's put it that way, right? They
Mm,
needed they needed something.
shake it.
Right. Uh, And the Lakers, um, the Lakers always get a major deal, someone that they shouldn't have gotten, and then it every in the last 50 years, it was Kareem, it was Shaquille O'Neal, it was Kobe Bryant,
Mhm.
it was LeBron James,
Dwight
um,
Howard,
it was
Will
well,
Will
Dwight
Chamberlain.
Howard, I don't know about that, but okay.
Well, it didn't work out, but yeah, I'm just saying those. They get those big free agent guys.
I think we got someone popping in here. We got someone popping in. I think it's Ace Hards. What's going on, Ace
What
Hards?
up, baby?
What a big dog.
What's going on?
What?
God bless. Good
I
morning.
gotta update the metadata now.
Yeah,
Ace. What are you doing? Are you on set somewhere, Ace? Or you just what are you doing?
Chilling in the backyard.
yeah. He was like living life.
Ah.
Look like he just filmed the episode of Capture and then this episode of Breaking Bad.
You feel
Oh
me?
man, he out
All
there in
right,
Albuquerque.
Ace, what is your take, man, on the big trade? What is your
It's
take?
been crazy.
And look, as you're smoking cigarettes, right?
Black him out. Black him out.
There you go.
Tobacco, not
Oh
dro.
no, 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 not at all.
Yeah, we ain't trying to, you know. Yeah. So what do you? What's your take, Ace? What's your take for real? For real?
Man, I feel like Dallas won it now, and the Los Angeles won it for the long run. I feel like they know that LeBron's gonna get up out of there. They trying to get the next face over there. So I feel like it was a good trade on that note. But on for this season, Lakers don't look too good on that note. Like you gave up a good defensive player that plays both sides of the floor. AD, me
Mhm.
personally, I would take AD over Luka just because of that. Luka got the face, the energy, and all that, but he leaving big ass holes in the defense. If you didn't see the playoffs
Right.
last year or period how he plays, he don't play defense often. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have an AD that's hurt here and there than a person that don't give me 100%
Right.
on each end of the floor. And that's what
Is this a testament that Luca? Look, let's think about this. Ready for this? The guy who had the potential to be top five, but he has weight issues. Zion Williamson. Do you think this is a testament by the new ownership that Luca just he's not going to be able to control his he doesn't want to control. He's not disciplined enough to stay top five.
I think so. I think this is exactly what that is. I believe it's deeper than rap than we know. I think they had probably
Mhm.
a conversation out or something, and they're not feeling what he was talking about. Like, man, all right, whatever. We finna, hey, we finna trade you. We hear you, but you ain't doing what we telling you to do. We giving you too much money, and he was worth like what, like a $355 million max contract last year.
345, 350. Yeah,
They said
he
he
was. He
can't
was. He
get
was
that
up for
no
that
more.
max.
Yeah, he can't get it no more because they traded him. So he got to work his way up to that, and I think he sucking himself out of that money, man, because he didn't want to be disciplined. But I think
Mm.
that's what it is, bro. I think that's what it is. Like you said, they don't want another Zion, Kawhi Leonard, people that just sitting around in orchestration. I'm hurt. I don't want to play.
Hey, Ace, I got the bottom of your chin. Got to get your face more. Fix the camera. Phantom Strokes. What's going on, man?
Ooh.
Going on?
Oh, well.
All the Asher Clan slash Flores. It's kind of dark, bro.
Yeah, he
Phantom,
on the dark web out there, man. What's
yeah,
going on?
Phantom
Dark web. Y'all play too much.
yeah, it is a little bit.
Uh,
Like
I got
I
it. I
think he's
got
streaming a video game.
it.
Nah, I actually just got off. Like I just finished playing. That's why I just hopped on.
Okay. All right. So Ace was talking about um, Phantom. What's your take on the trade, man? Because this, what's your take on the trade? I got to keep on
Uh,
updating the descriptions, getting everybody tagged. I do it as we go. But go ahead.
I think for the
You got to
now,
fix the light though, too, bro. You got to fix
I
the
am
light.
doing it right now. It
Okay.
was set up for my camera, not for this.
Okay.
But what am I say? It's good for the now. I feel like the Lakers are Laker. The Mavericks won now. The Lakers won the future. Because
Mhm.
AD is 30 something years old. So what you get another 4 5 years of a prime tops if he stays. Luca, if you ride him out until he done, 15 years before he's said and done. So you lose the now, but you win the future. And I think it's LeBron. This is the NBA saying
Mm-hmm.
we've chosen the next face of the NBA, the person that is the most like Bron in the play style.
Do you think that? Do y'all think? Ready for this? And this may never come out. Does anybody think the NBA forced the hand?
I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to feel like that. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I
Okay.
feel like it's. I feel like it's a narrative to it. Like I say, I feel like yeah, because they really got that boy for nothing. They really got that boy for nothing.
What do you mean for nothing?
Who
I mean,
talking about? They got who for nothing?
AD is top.
Luka,
AD is top 15 in the league right now. Number best
bro.
defensive player.
I hear that, but you got who? They got Max Christie and they
Maxi
got that's
Cleve,
it.
Maxi Kleber came to the Lakers too, right?
Yeah,
And
they
a
He's
got
a
draft pick.
stretch
picks for that
four.
nigga. They could have got way more for Luka. Everybody know that. Everybody know Luka would have went for way
What?
more.
Okay. What is way more? When you say they could have got way more, what is way more than a top
More draft
10,
picks,
12?
more draft picks. A player that's more reliable. AD still injury prone. They both is hurt right now. They both hurt. They both
Mm-hmm.
ain't even playing right now.
Even with that being said, what player do you think that's out there right now, available on the market, that's better than Anthony Davis?
I
I
think
didn't
he's
say
saying
better.
like
I
a.
said they could have got more. I didn't say better than Anthony Davis. I said they could have got more.
Mm.
I didn't say better than Anthony Davis. They could have got more. Who knows what the fuck it would have been, but they could have got more than Anthony Davis and Max Christie. A nigga that's not
So
going to play until like 2 weeks, and then you're talking about a dude that I haven't even seen Christie play all year.
I mean, he been getting burned.
I said he been starting half the time.
Who?
Max
Max
Christie.
Christie.
He deserves a shot.
Man,
I
I
think it's
ain't
to
heard
move
no.
Clay to
But
the starting. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
I know what you meant though. Like I was surprised because they could have got like an Austin Reeves or like a Rui that
Thank
pushed
you.
the issue. So I know exactly what you're saying.
They could have pushed the issue on some more people. Like, come on, B. Like, hey, Anthony
Plus the
Davis
draft.
ain't because they got one of the weakest fans
We
on that
are
team.
giving you a top 12 player, and you gonna
I'm
ask
giving you
for
a top
more and
5.
more.
We matching each play. We matching each other. Real talk.
Yeah,
It's just a
kind of
matter of
cancel each other
trade.
out.
That's it.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
okay.
But
So
if you're a business mind person, you trying to get more for your work, or you just getting a bang for your buck. That's like you just got a bang for your buck. We swapped out players. That's it. And you got an
Mm.
extra Max Christie. They got Mac Kleber and some other man. Marcus Morris don't even play like that no more. Like, come on,
Dang,
man.
no.
okay, I'm gonna try to put this in perspective. When the Nets traded away Kevin Durant and got 5, 6 first round picks, do you even know who they drafted this year?
Who they drafted this year?
Yeah, do you know who
No,
the
I don't
Nets
know who they
drafted?
drafted this year. No.
So that probably tell you that pick wasn't that. You know what I mean? That I can give you away a pick if you don't even know who I drafted.
That's part of the draft pick. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
So it's like if it ain't because like this draft class is okay, but it's not like 2021 where you had Jalen Green, Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, this player, that player, and it's spread littered across the draft. Where okay, this first round pick might be worth something. When it's only 3 players that people want to draft, that's going 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
You having the 26th pick from the Lakers don't do you no good.
I hear you on that. I hear you. You right about that.
Y'all think that?
That's why I feel like you think that because a lot of times, a lot of them top 5, top 10 players don't be always that good. You might get a hit and miss in the draft. You might get a Stephen Curry or something. You don't know. So you gotta. That's what the whole point about the draft is. The lottery. That's what it's called the lottery because it's the
Steph
odds.
Curry, a
You
lot
might
of
win
players.
something good. You might win something good. You might win something bad. It's the lottery, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You might win $100K or you might win $100. It's part of the lottery. That's why you got to do your research.
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say there's what 16 All Stars this year, 14, 15 All Stars. I want to say there might be 2 All NBA All Stars that's not a lottery pick this year. So
That's not a
let
lottery
that
pick.
that's not a lottery pick. That wasn't a lottery pick when they got drafted.
Giannis, Jokic. I know
Jokic
those
was
two coming out.
one.
What
Second
about
round pick.
what about that boy Shangu? He just made the All Star. He
Man,
was a,
dude, this ain't
Oh, you
even
talking
shot.
about old dude from Sanguine from Houston?
yeah.
Yep.
He made All Star this year.
Oh.
He made
He
All
was
Star
he
this
was
year.
he was a 16th pick.
Right.
Mm. Hey, by the way, we gotta go check out some Rockets games, y'all, for real.
Yeah.
Oh
That's what I'm
man,
saying.
they
Them
doing
boys
For
going
something.
real.
crazy right now.
We gotta
You
do
never know, but
another Houston content house and when there's a Rockets game and get like in the lower level. Boss
They
up.
hooping. They hooping.
but Phantom,
They
I
hooping.
understand though. I feel what you're saying though, bro. They did win. I feel like they won now. Dallas did, and Lakers won for later in the future, bro.
Long term.
That's how I feel about the whole trade thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Okay. So let me ask you this question: if Dallas doesn't win, they in win now mode, right? Basically, right?
Mhm.
If they don't win now, will they immediately regret this trade? Like, if they don't win either this year or next year, is this the worst trade in NBA history?
Yes.
No.
Really? What? Yes. No. What's up?
But by the way,
Go
H,
ahead,
before we
fam.
go into that, it's in out of the 14, 15 All-Stars, there's 4 players that wasn't a lottery pick, and one of them is a a 2-time MVP, and the other one is a 3-time MVP.
So they wasn't a top 5, right, or top 10.
Top 15, they wasn't a top 15, 16 pick. Only 4 players that's on the All-Star team wasn't a lottery pick. So that
Only
probably
4.
leads you to believe if that kid ain't no lottery pick, he probably ain't gonna pan out to be no All-Star.
But hold on. But you just said the 4. What 4 did you get? What 4 did you get that wasn't in the lottery though? And what
You
did they
got
do?
you got Giannis,
Okay, Giannis.
Jalen
You might miss out on
Brunson,
the Giannis.
a Jokic,
You might
and
miss out on the Jokic.
and a Sengun. He missed it by one
Come on,
pick.
man. You might miss out on those type 4 players. Those both. They can change your franchise. Stop it.
The potential is there though. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's about the potential, my guy. We can name a lot of top 10s that was bust. Don't do that.
Hey,
You
I
sure
will
can.
say
Yes, we can do
though.
that, and that's a list probably way longer than 4
We
people.
lost connection.
Well, nobody would call somebody who wasn't a top 16 pick a bust. So whether if you the 37th pick and you ask, they just gonna be like, oh, see, that's why he was the 37th pick. They ain't gonna really.
One thing about foreign players is they provide a lot of value in the back of the draft. You notice like Ginobili, Parker, Tony Kukoc, they all got drafted toward the back half. So
And they
you know,
champions, my God. They champions.
yeah, I would definitely go foreign if I give
If I
him
be thinking
that
draft
pick.
picks don't be mattering. Sometimes I be saying I want an AD. I don't want no Luka because the AD gonna give me both ends. Luka gonna play
Yeah,
hard on offense, then defense he gonna act like he can't do nothing. I'm cool on that.
two-way
Yeah.
player.
Let me get you up out of there. I want an AD. Fuck what you talking about? Yes. I think it's the worst trade. My bad.
I lost all of y'all. Did y'all hear each other cool? Because I think I had
We
something wrong
good.
with my end.
I see
Yeah,
everybody.
I hear everything.
We good. I hear.
Yeah, I think I had a. Okay, cool. So y'all cool. As long, this is why we agree. By the way, Chad White. I see you. You know what, Chad White? You know what? If your phone number is still the same, I'm gonna token white guy. Chad, I got to get Chad White in here. That's why Chad White is one of the 2 individuals that
I'm on a
really were
podcast.
inspirational. And when I was even starting with the Force or whatever, Fan was back. Fan was back. Back the game again. But anyway, I'm glad to talk. Continue to talk. Continue to talk. I may bring someone else in here. That's a Hall of Famer. But go ahead.
No, man. I mean, I think, like I said, overall, the NBA won just because, like I said, the narrative was that the game was kind of stagnating. Um, you had like a lack of stars. All your stars kind of going out the way. Your KDs, your Braun, your Curry, those guys that just really move the needle. So I think this is the most excited people been about the leagues in a while. Um,
Yeah.
so I just feel like overall it's a good thing to just get the fans engaged, bring the excitement back. So regardless of how it turns out, you know what I mean? I think everybody is like excited about the NBA again.
If I'm Luka Doncic, I might sue the Mavericks. They just cost me $117 million.
Explain that. Someone was saying
Okay,
that before about the
so when you
Supermax,
get
right?
drafted to a team, your rookie extension is already spent depending on where you're drafted, because all that determines. But
Yeah,
Luka
yeah.
was like a top 10 pick, so like his money off the rip is like 5 years, $250 million extension after the 3-4 years. That's like off rip. That's what the max you can offer a player. Then they have things built into the MBPA to where if you get first team All NBA, second team All NBA, if you have a certain amount of All Stars, it keeps stacking. So like an All Star is an extra 50 million. First team All NBA million. When Luka Doncic just came up on his contract, he has like 3 first team All NBAs, 4 or 5 All Stars, all this type of stuff, which makes him eligible for the super max of like $350 million that he would have got from the Mavericks. because that's the team he was drafted to. Because there's an incentive for signing with the team that drafted you to keep you where you was drafted versus letting you go all over the place. It's the opposite of what LeBron did. That's why they want everybody to stay at home. So yeah, with Luka being traded from the Mavericks to the Lakers, he loses out on the super max of an extra $117 million. So now only thing the Lakers can offer him is like a $250 million deal because it's his rookie contract.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Fuck you all. You used to be ESPN boy.
Oh wait, everybody. Hey, tomorrow is gonna be the replay. I'm gonna do a YouTube short, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna stream for like 5 hours tomorrow. I'm gonna put the replay up there. Chad White, I gotta give it up. That's the big homie.
What up?
Right? For y'all don't know,
What up?
award winner, adult businessman. Hey, yo, businessman for real. He's out there doing business, whatever. So we got Darren Blaze in the white shirt. We got Ace Hards, Phantom Strokes, everyone. The shirt, Asher Clan TV, Equintus Media, almost 1 million followers on Equintus. The Flourish XXX is sponsor. And Chad White, who is my guiding angel from the beginning of this whole adult venture. But now, Chad, it's media now. We got the media going on
Yeah,
there, too.
I've been watching.
You know? Yeah. So, all right, back at it. Whoever was talking, and then Chad, definitely. Oh, shit, dude, this got crazy. Corey Strokes, to see your big forehead.
You see how everybody excited? Everybody going to talk about it, man.
Yeah, hey, look, this will be the little preview for people can watch the replay. Chad, speak your mind. Hey, speak your mind, Phantom. Continue about the Supermax Corey. You know, just get in where you fit and tap in, everybody.
Let's see Luka go to LA. We wanted him to stay in Dallas.
Corey, you're in Dallas. I saw people take a casket to the airline to the arena today.
That's how much love we got for Luka though.
For real though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all are better, but Chad, what's your take, Chad, on the whole Luka Anthony Davis
I haven't been
trade?
paying attention to anything sports related in the last 6 months. I wanted to join to listen.
Okay.
Answer me, goddammit.
The true businessman right there. You locked in.
All right. No. So Phantom was talking about the Supermax because they cost Luka $170 million, and you feel that he can sue.
I know he probably can't because it's
man.
just the business of the NBA. You probably can't sue them
Cold
for that.
game.
You can't fucking sue,
Unless
man.
you could probably find something that was like they was plotting on. Oh, we gotta pay him. So this is like unless you can prove that, which it probably still wouldn't matter because it's the NBA. You probably can't get that money back.
Well, no, here, you got policy, you got contract signing, you have NDA, then you have state, county, and local, and then federal laws. If you're trying to sue for whatever, like, plotting or anything, it would have to show defamation, which means he would have to get fired, kicked out, suspended, or benched.
And none of those things happen, so he ain't getting nothing back.
He got his ass traded for not wanting to play defense. Get his ass out of there.
Not to mention the taxes too, man. Could you go from Texas where it's no state tax to California?
To LA,
nasty
taxes,
man.
125 real quick.
Yeah,
bro.
nasty
California
taxes,
state tax is 12.7%, and then you have county tax if you have a business or like a personal LLC, which they probably have. 3% of your gross income, not net, gross income.
You know, I just found out the NBA players they got to pay union fees too. So that comes out their check as well.
What do you think the MBPA is? That's their union.
I didn't. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that's just more and more money, man, coming out.
This is
it's cool, but that's why NBA got a whole bunch of guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
Huh? Guaranteed contracts for what?
The lockout in 2011 was the reason why they created, or one reason why they created guaranteed contracts.
That's crazy.
Huh.
They're individual contracts. So like for each person that signs, they get their own stipulations of what they can, what they can't do, what they're expected to do, the expectations to be met. If they don't meet those expectations, they get penalized, and it's like 150,000.
Yeah,
they don't want to go to practice one day, $100K.
Okay.
That's why when Jimmy Butler is away from his team and he's not doing anything, he's not getting paid because he's not fulfilling his obligation.
Speaking of Jimmy Butler, I was segueing that. Like, how y'all feel about what if Jimmy Butler went to the Lakers for Austin Reeves or a Rui? Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
No.
the NBA to me is a wing league.
Pat Riley wouldn't do it.
It's a wing. I mean, okay. Here's the deal. My opinion on that. Good call. I feel the NBA is a wing league unless you're playing Denver, right? So Dallas has the bodies to beat Denver. I don't feel Dallas has the wings to beat OKC. If Lakers went and got who were you just saying?
Right.
Jimmy Butler somehow. So then you got Luka, you got Bron, Luka, Jimmy, the wings. You can grab some. Okay, someone's contract. Someone's gonna release a big. They just rotate a big at the 5, right? So their whole thing is okay. Kyrie goes crazy, but now you got to put a Vanderbilt on him. So I think there's a lot of. This is not the only move.
Lakers is tough right now. Stop it. Them niggas is tough.
This is not the only move. It's gonna be
They can have an
grimy.
injury at any time and be benched the whole season. Anyone at any time for any reason. What was it? 2 years ago? I don't remember who it was, but they died in a car accident, and they lost one of their forwards, and they dropped like 2 points in rank.
Wow.
You talking about what? Are you talking about?
I kid you not. Wait. I kid you not. Right now, everybody. 2 hot wives from Canada, one from Vancouver and one from Toronto want to join. I can't, y'all.
Oh man.
This is the guys only. But we will get grimy more now that we're past AVN. We're going to be having these impromptu streaming over about 4 million. Well, how many? About 4 million Twitter followers and 1.4 million YouTube, and we're about to close a deal on a 900,000 on Instagram. We're gonna stream to that.
You guys gonna talk about gaming too?
They think we just do corn, and we do more than corn. But yeah, the game is going crazy. Phantom Games, iGame. We just Luna game. We have 4 gamers, and we're gonna be. There's a gaming conference coming up, competition, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna have an Asher Clan booth.
What games are you guys?
Hey, that'll be hot though. Hey, that's hot. I like that.
We play. Phantom plays Madden and college football.
Yeah, who gonna play
I
tonight?
play Fortnite.
I don't play game.
Motherfucker, you don't want that shit. You don't want.
I'm retired.
I play Fortnite and college football. Hold on. This is interesting though, everybody. Darren knows this. We have a gaming server being built by some of my offshore team. Why? Because Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out.
Big news, man.
I want a gaming exchange and betting server. What you say, Corey?
Everybody need to have their computer by then.
Grand Theft Auto 6. We're gonna start beta testing the gaming server, the separate, so people can actually wager, and it's gonna sit in Nevada.
Okay.
You guys are gaming.
Big
I want
deal.
to game with you.
Oh no.
His hood came off when he said that.
Hey, dude.
You a gamer?
Yeah, we will have a conversation
Chad, you a
immediately.
gamer?
Oh yeah.
He turned his hood off. He said, "Y'all want a game? Put me in the game, y'all."
Y'all play
What's that mean when you
Apex?
sit up in the chair?
Yeah, he mean
You
business.
play Apex. You guys play Overwatch. I started playing Marvel Rivals yesterday.
All right, so I just downloaded Marvel Rivals as soon as I got back from AVN. What am I? And I looked at it and it's like, okay,
It's like Overwatch, just with more characters and abilities.
exactly. I was actually watching one of the top rated Hope players, whatever. But that's a whole other conversation. I love the action Marvel Rivals. Kind of scary. There's so much gaming that's a whole other conversation. We have the reaction content and everything like that as well. But this one is about Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trading, and all these handsome guys that you women out there who are watching this. Follow the description in Twitter. Follow the description in YouTube. Some of the guys you tap in any of these guys how to get down. Everyone's socials are gonna be there. The replay is gonna be tomorrow, where I pretty this up a little bit, maybe pull forward where all of us are here. But anyway, we're talking about the Luka Doncic trade, MrFlourish, Dallas Mavericks. To Lakers for Anthony Davis. Um, it's the biggest trade it's the biggest trade since
No,
Shaq.
Shaq
of the
was a free
decade.
agent.
No, I'll say Paul Gasol
Shaq
probably.
did
Paul.
no. You know what?
I feel like
You know what? It's the biggest. It's the biggest NBA news. It's the biggest NBA news since LeBron chose Miami Heat.
That's fair.
And,
Their
Okay.
decision.
and since we're talking
yeah.
after the fact, I disagree. It's the biggest trade since Kawhi going to the Raptors.
Okay, I can respect that.
Because Kawhi won a championship. So the
That was a
trade
big.
has
That was
to
a
be-
big deal.
He came for 1 year, won a championship, went out to LA. So you can't say that trade.
Oh,
hasn't
no,
been
no,
packed.
that-
I don't know about all that, man. I don't know.
Was that
about
a trade? I thought he left in free agency.
He got traded
think
by the
what-
Spurs.
I thought it was Paul.
He wasn't playing because they kept saying play, and he kept going to other doctors, and the other doctors kept saying he wasn't ready. So the Spurs got
You know what?
tired of that
Oh
trade.
yeah, he did get traded to the Raptors.
Yep, and then they won the
Paul
championship.
George, don't give. Paul George was a big deal too.
Was bigger than trading for somebody 1 year, first year win the championship.
No, I
don't
mean,
know about that one, man. I don't
well,
know
well,
about that.
are you saying he got traded from the Raptors to the Clippers, or from the Spurs
he got
to the
traded
Raptors?
the Spurs to the Raptors and then won a
Oh
championship.
yeah. Right. No, you're right. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
I'm with
I
you
don't
on
think
that.
that-
This is
I don't think that's a history changing trade.
No, I don't think so, man. Kawhi, he's cold, but he's not like generational type. I want to be like Kawhi Leonard, that type of motherfucker. Like, motherfucker want to be like Luka. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's motherfuckers that like,
I don't know, man. 2016 to 2020, Kawhi had a hell of a run, though,
So you
man.
can't
Like,
people
when he-
now want to be like Kawhi Leonard. He's not. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that,
that.
you know, you
Oh,
peep that
he's
was
cold.
when Kawhi came into that
He's
zone.
cold.
They were saying Kawhi the best two-way of all time.
Man,
He
get
was
the
a
fuck out of
time.
here. They still want to be like Curry. They want to be
They
like
said he was
Curry.
Jordan.
Nobody want to be like no damn man. Stop it, man.
Hey, man,
They
this
call him
at his
Kawhi Jordan.
peak, he was a
Well,
top three
listen.
player.
Who is?
At his peak, when he was a top
They
three
was
player.
calling him
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Jordan.
Come on, man. Anybody would say anybody
You
that
don't-
peak was top three. Some good, great players that's like Kawhi Leonard that was top three. Come on, man. Like you don't even.
You
play
don't
the
remember when
offense.
they were up? They were up on a prime Warriors team with KD, and then, but what is his name? Pachula, whatever, stepped on his ankle.
Oh, Golden State. We stepped on a.
But-
Yeah.
But AD and them though, man. I don't know if that was the biggest trade though, man. I don't know. I don't feel like that was the biggest blockbuster information that went by since then. I don't know. I feel like them three signing for Brooklyn was bigger than that, but that wasn't a trade. That was a signing. All three of them going to
Transaction.
Brooklyn. KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. I feel like that was more of a talked about than Kawhi Leonard did going over there and win that chip, which is spectacular. Don't get it twisted, it was spectacular, but I'm not saying everybody was talking about that. Like people don't even know that. Some people don't even know that information. So, I don't know. But I can't tell you what's bigger than that though. Right now, that's a blockbuster hit right now. I think that's one of the hits on AD for Luka overnight. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody know nothing. LeBron don't know anybody.
That was huge.
That's different.
Hey, everybody, hold your face real quick. Hold your face real quick. Look into the camera. Good deal. I had to get that one for an updated thumbnail. Cool. That's what's up. All right, keep
How do
talking.
y'all feel that the Jimmy Butler thing gonna turn out? What do y'all think is like the best?
Jimmy's gone.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy
Jimmy's
got
gone.
3 days.
And he has a home. He has a home in LA. The question is, everybody's gonna be talking Lakers. The question is, do the Clippers make a move?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I don't think. I don't
seriously,
think it's a point because you just got rid of Paul George. Norman Powell starts giving you 20, so you're not looking for a score. Like,
right. True.
So like you gonna bring in Jimmy to be like a defensive rebounding ass dude. That's not what you. That's not him. That's not what you need. I wouldn't move that. I wouldn't make that move if I was the Clippers. That's not what you need.
Like who can use a Jimmy Butler though? That's what I'm kind of curious in y'all opinion. Like
The
Who
Suns,
can use a Jimmy Butler?
but the Suns,
Yeah.
a team that don't have no wing defenders. The Warriors.
you know who I was thinking that
the Suns,
you know who I was thinking is like this is kind of left field, and I could be wrong, but I would say the Bucks. I said that earlier. I'm sticking to it. Get rid of Chris Middleton. Get rid of Bobby Portis.
Hell no.
I like it.
But I don't know. Bobby might not go anywhere.
Hell no.
I'm with
Bobby
you on
Portis
Chris
the heart of
Middleton.
that
I'm
team,
with you when you
bro.
say
You
Chris
can't get rid of
Middleton.
Bobby.
Get his ass up out of there.
Chris Middleton, I can see that, but still, Chris Middleton, you gotta believe he came through in clutch from the finals too, though. He had a lot of clutch.
He's not the same.
So y'all can't be just trying to get him up out of there because he probably got a lot of wisdom in there. So he probably helped a lot of them young niggas too. So I wouldn't say get them up out of there like that. But me personally, out of left field, I'll say he go to Memphis.
I don't think that. I couldn't get
Memphis out. I'm just throwing out the blue because I feel like y'all need a little bit of some leadership down there. Not leadership, but at least some old head spiritual. I think he need a new move. Jim Butler, Ja Morant, you know what I mean? Jimmy. Who else over there? Jared Jackson just won All-Star. He's an All-Star this year.
You can only have one gangster per locker room. They already got one.
You stupid.
That's funny. Yeah, Memphis.
You're right.
Locker room.
You're right.
Different out there in Memphis. Spurs, Denver, maybe. Put them with Wemby. Put them with Wemby or what? I say Spurs or Denver.
No, I feel like Fox can go with the
tired
Spurs.
of his ass.
I want Fox to go to the Spurs, bro. Fox going to the Spurs to be a better pickup.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be
more long-term potential.
Fox, but I think it'd be good for the Spurs. I don't think it'd be the best thing for Fox though.
Where you think he should go then? Oh, we ain't talking about them though, but shit.
If I'm Darren, and it depends on what you want. I'm going out to the East somewhere. I'm not staying in the West. You got your Shade, you got your Luka, you got your Book, you got your James Harden.
Houston,
They got your Steph Curry. Steph Curry don't deserve to be an All-Star. He's an All-Star starter. You got all these players that's still gonna be in front of you as long as you're in the West. You might as well go out East where it's just Halliburton and Jalen Brunson and people like that you're competing with. You'll be fine. I'll go out to the East.
Y'all act like these guys. You act like these motherfuckers got to make their own decision.
Some people can't. Some people can very much be like, here's a list of teams, make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And because
but he's just saying like the easiest path.
I do that for you.
Path of least resistance. I mean, perhaps It's interesting, man. This is interesting. It's interesting that this kind of news can bring us all together. Whatever we all were doing, there's actually 4 more people that want to come in, but we're not. We stopped it.
How many people can you bring in on this damn thing?
Well, we have Enterprise. Enterprise.
Restream is probably one of the best sites to actually use to stream everything because you can be on every single platform.
Yeah.
And I think it's like $12 a month if you want to start adding stuff. For like the adult industry, we can add for each of the different sites that we want and then have all one giant chat and control everything from one chat.
Here's what's interesting is if we're going to step away from sports talk for a second.
Hold up. Breaking news. The Lakers are aggressively pursuing Nick Claxton and Robert Williams.
Robert Williams, if they get Robert Williams and he's healthy, hey, what position does Nick
Claxton? Nick Claxton 6'10" center and Robert Williams is 6'9" center.
I get Claxton because I feel like he played more. I don't know if he's been hurt lately, but I feel like I see him more often than dude ass. So I agree. Reliable right now. I don't give a fuck about all the other shit. I want somebody that's gonna play, that's gonna be reliable.
I agree because he kind of was he injured when they played the Warriors a lot, right? He was injured for a game or two, right? When they played the Warriors 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of hurt them. Yeah, that hurt them for sure.
This is. I don't know if that's misdirection, man. That could be misdirection.
Who you talking to, man? You talking to over there, Phantom Stroke? You talking to Stephen A or something? Stephen A.
I don't know, Phantom. Hey, look! You hear the keyboard? You hear the keyboard?
Hey, he talking to Sharon, man.
Like breaking news.
He talking to Sharon
like this. Yeah, we like.
Oh, God, you talking to Sam?
Yeah, my boy, we locked in.
Sam over there.
Oh my gosh, yo, shit's happening fast. Shit's happening very fast here. This gives me a whole nother aspect.
Damn, something won't let me look it up.
If we can bring, all right, let me say this. Aside from, you know how people, this is going towards Chad. I think Uber Lyft. I'm a disruptor, and it's no matter what they do, they can't get rid of us. Whatever, right? And so here's the thing. I think what we were doing is we're redefining what mainstream means. It's not a matter of no jumper in Adam 22 with 4 million YouTube, whatever, and how they do it. So the number two is actually us with 1.4 million. But we're quiet until recently. We started adding press, and it's like, to me, I feel it's the wrong press. We're modifying the press that's going to go along with it. What happens as you have, whether it's adult or non-adult, and you can bridge the gap? What we're doing, that's going to redefine mainstream. That's going to actually say, like we just signed, Quincy just signed Taylor Vixen, and like she wants to be a crossover. Once we start to do that, and we can take some people from over here, over there, vice versa, or whatever, there's nothing nobody can say. There's damn near nothing nobody can do right now. I mean, we just had an AVN shoot house in 40 scenes, Ace?
Yes, sir.
That was light, because the first 2 days that was light work. That was light.
Light work.
We can just go to the conferences, motherfuckers. Y'all want to hate and do 160 a year just off the conferences, and we still do.
Did you have a
houses.
booth?
But that's not the point. We're redefining mainstream now. When you see the gamers, and when we go into different conferences, not just adult but also gaming conferences and other things. Actually, I got a financial crypto conference coming up that I'm gonna speak at a panel. I think we're redefining everything, and so I'm just like, continue to hate, you haters. Continue to. We love you. We adore you. And we're going to continue to defy the odds and change the rules to the motherfucking game. Now, back to this. Phantom, breaking news. The Lakers are pursuing who?
Nick Claxton and Robert Williams.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know how that's going to play, though.
Them niggas is not going to change nothing.
Yeah, I don't think they move the needle.
Man.
Yeah, those aren't no needle movers, man.
Hell no. That is some fillers. That's some fillers.
Shit, hey,
Yeah.
they ain't think Mike Howard and JaVale McGee was no needle movers until they was.
That's different, though. Jeff McGee,
You know what?
talking about Jeff McGee?
Hey,
Come on now.
hey.
He clumsy as hell, but Jeff McGee going to give you that effort, and he going to...
That's all you
Jeff
need.
McGee.
All I need you
He
to
was a
be
champion,
a
though.
body effort.
But
Yeah,
those ain't no
I
Jeff
need
McGee's,
you
though.
to stop Jokic from scoring 40.
Yeah.
Can you stop Jokic from scoring 40? Can you do that? If
No,
you
they
can do
can't.
that, you can play. You can come play over here.
Yeah, I don't think they can either.
They can't.
But JaVale McGee was a champion by the time he came to the Lakers, and he was certified. Same with Dwight, you know.
Well,
Robert
Those
Williams
guys,
is a
man.
finals loser.
Yeah, they just don't have the credentials that those guys did, though.
no, those are good pickups, but those ain't nothing to really be like, oh, yeah, we got them. Let's brag about it. Hell no.
Yeah.
But it's a good pickup, though. If they get them for a little bit of nothing, they better not trade for nobody good.
Respectable.
Marlon, that's one of our Fortnite guys. Why they trade Luka to the Lakers for AD? That's what we've been talking about for the last 53 minutes. You got 7 minutes before we cap it off, but great content, great time getting together, and it just I think we're gonna do more impromptus. Whether like here's what we're doing, Ace. If whatever happens, I don't really care whether it's the airplane crashing.
Oh, what the fuck you mean? Hold up. What you talking about?
No, okay, wait.
I don't care if airplane crashes. I'm on that motherfucker. What you talking about now?
Wait,
Change the
you
whole
think
mode.
that the thing over Reagan and the thing in Philadelphia, you think that was accident?
I ain't say I'm not.
That's a whole.
Wait, you
At a
must
topic.
think the LA fires was accident, huh?
Ain't
That
no
might be for another
accident.
day. You heard me?
They picked that area for the smart city. For one, a smart city. You'll find out later. And number two, prison reform. Oh, we gonna talk about this shit. Fuck
Yeah.
this. Not now, not today. We gonna. Hey,
We
look.
talk about it another day. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
another
right.
day. As long as we don't get the channel shut down, right? We're gonna talk
Hey,
about
don't forget the Super Bowl too. We haven't even touched that.
that. That's next weekend.
All
Fuck
right.
them Chiefs. Fuck them Chiefs. Fuck them Eagles.
Wow, man.
Eagles gonna win though.
We hope.
Um,
That's.
I got a cool thumbnail I just did. I'm uploading right now everywhere. We got a picture of all 6 of us. Whatever.
Did change of gears? Anybody catch any of the fights this past weekend? The UFC, the boxing. Anybody tap in? You tapped in?
As Adesanya got his at, he might as well go. He going on the streak
Yeah,
now.
that was
Morton,
tough, man. to Watch.
Morton, I want to see him fight an actual offensive fighter, if you know who that is. David
Who's that?
Benavidez, Morton. He like
Cormel Morton.
the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
got so
like
long to
20
go
years old.
though. Yeah, he's got a long way to go, man.
But he keep knocking. I feel like he hand picking all these kind of like older defensive fighters and just keep knocking them out because they don't really got the offensive skill set. No.
You don't really give a boxer full credits or pay attention to him after he hit 10-0. After he hit 10-0, 15-0, then okay, we can start talking. You know what I mean? So I'm saying the potential's there, but yeah. But back to Benavidez, if anybody wants to fight, I think Benavidez is doing some good stuff. I respect,
God bless you.
Do you feel that Canelo is rightfully ducking him?
I wouldn't say rightfully.
Yes.
It's definitely like a stain on his legacy. Canelo can call his own shots, but it's one of them things when you retire, and people always say, but you never want to have as a boxer, but you know what I mean? So either way, Canelo will go down as a legend, but that will be the one asterisk against him for not fighting David Benavidez. When that is the fight, rumors he's gonna fight Crawford. But
September, right? September.
Huh? That's the rumor. Yeah. But the Benavidez fight was what people were calling for. 2 Mexicans. Just made sense. And unfortunately it just looked like it slipped away.
You call them Mexicans or Hispanics? Is there a difference?
No, they're both Mexican.
Well, if you want to be technical, I think David Benavidez is like half. I don't know if he's Argentinian. He's Mexican, like half something, Argentinian or something, or from Chile or something. But he identified with Mexico the most. Yeah. But good scrap. What's that?
Nothing.
Dude, a trip, man. But I think Benavidez definitely got a future in the sport. I don't think at this moment he can beat a Beterbiev or a Bivol. But he definitely will be a pound for pound fighter in the near future. So yeah.
I don't be watching boxing, so I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what y'all talking about.
He said, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, I like that.
It's all good, man. Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all. But that's what's up.
I like his personality.
Yeah. He definitely got the next crowd behind him.
Oh yeah. This is amazing moment though, man. I'm glad that we all could come together real quick. We had actually more could have came on, but I sort of like chilled out a little bit. It gives us the opportunity to have some conversations how we want to do things impromptu like this. Josh Rivers was supposed to come. He just signed with our acquaintance as well. Shout out to Josh Rivers. He's kind of under the weather today. I think it's called the avian flu, is what it goes by oftentimes. But everyone's in Twitter in the description. Everyone's going to be tagged there. The replay tomorrow. I'll make sure everyone is tagged. We just take the crux of this conversation, especially with all of us as well. Even though Chad hardly said anything.
I'm playing
LA. February. Everyone listen to this. February the 15th through the 18th, we're doing some shoots in LA. I think we need to have a pop up. a Astrid Clan Flourish Sequences pop up. We got to figure it out. How's it going to go down? Maybe Venice Beach, something like that. Maybe rent a mansion, have a little house party. Only grown folks allowed. I don't know how we're going to do it. We may need to do something another. Be legendary. No kisses at the haters. And definitely Dallas. I wasn't going to do nothing until we still got to talk about Portugal. Ace.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Phantom. For Ace not going Phantom, it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent. We still got to talk about Portugal. Shout out to Roxy for putting something together there. But anyway, I want to thank all the fellas. As we approach the 1 hour mark, I want to thank all the fellas who joined in. Spoke
Yeah.
the nine. This is just us just being impromptu. Y'all, nobody was doing nothing today, unlike next week, where it's the Super Bowl. But also, as there's more news that's going to be coming out, more impromptu things, it's just a matter of, hey, let's talk about something. I don't really, as long as, this circle, let's talk about it. Whatever happens, it doesn't have to be only about adult stuff, that industry, whatever. It can be anything, because in a sense, our voices need to be heard, right? And now that we have the platform, the reach, etc., for that, especially for that passive, what we talked about, the passive growth, etc., a different whole ecosystem, so people can, next thing you know, we're going to be having these conversations we're going to be doing this during basketball games. Literally, I guarantee you this much. Maybe not. Maybe the second half of the year, we're going to be having commentary. We're going to be commentary basketball games. I already set it up. It's going to be a different technology though, but it's already set up. We're going to stream it and tie it into the other marketing and media. People need to know who Ace Hards is. People need to know more who Chad White is. His evolution. Darren Darren's interesting. Corey's all over the place, and Phantom, ERR, learning the ropes, etc. And there's others, Taylor Vixen, who just signed up, phenomenal. Jen's on fire, Jen Cameron's on fire. So we're gonna give the girls their platform as well, and girl talk. So that's all in the works. I want to thank everyone to tapping in. If you're in Twitter, make sure that you check the first top comment, but it will be replayed tomorrow. The crux of this, if you're in YouTube, the Twitters have already been added to the live, but it's going to be the replay because everybody views the replays. Live is spur of the moment. The replays is where all the 500,000 views and all this other shit come in. Any parting words from anyone else?
All right, y'all. Love, man. Nice seeing y'all, bro. Y'all keep y'all head up, man.
Yeah, like like somebody going to jail or something like that. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up when you check that.
God. Yeah, man,
Send you a kite, man, and put some on the commissary.
Hey, for each of you that play games, come hit me up.
You want your cornbread?
Man, just stay tapped in. There's some exciting stuff coming down the pipe, so stay tapped in.
Hit me up for games, though. I want to play. I'm playing Marvel Rivals right now.
All right. I got to tap in with you, man. I tap in with you, and I'm going to tap in with Phantom. There's a lot of, like I said, I had to get through January. And you know why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, whenever you're ready to stream and play me in Madden or 2K or whatever,